Hello children, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite biology master, Alan Godfrey.
Good morning, children. In this lesson, reproduction in plants. Today, we are going to study about modern method of artificial reproduction in plants. Modern method of artificial reproduction in plants. Advantages of modern method. Disadvantages of modern method. All these three things we are going to study today. Modern method of artificial reproduction. In modern method of artificial reproduction, is also called tissue culture method or micropropagation method. In the tissue culture method, usually the single cell of the plant or a small part of the tissue from the plant is taken out. It may be from the leaf or stem or the root. In any part of the plant, we can take a single cell or a tissue. Then it should be kept in a special culture medium. It should be kept in a special culture medium and controlled condition. The pH should be maintained, the temperature maintained, moisture maintained, the light is maintained. Like that, in a controlled medium, we can culture the cell. Okay, automatically the proliferation of the cell or division of the cell will be occurs. Okay, ma. Then that after that s- new plant will be developed. Okay, in this culturing the plant tissue is grown in a special culture medium under suitable condition. Okay, ma, and develop into a new plant, that is called tissue culture. For the tissue culture, we are taking what we are taking? We are taking a single cell from any part of the plant or some of the tissue from any part of the plant and do the micropropagation. Okay, how the single cell can develop into an entire organism or entire plant? Because of the totipotency of the plant. Because of the totipotency of the plant. What is called totipotency? A single plant cell can develop into a entire plant. That is called totipotency of the plant. That is called the totipotency of the plant. So in the tissue culture method, we are take the single cell or a tissue of the plant, any part of the plant, and in a place it in a special culture medium in the controlled condition. Because of the totipotency, the part of the plant that is called tissue or the cell will be developed into your entire organism or entire plant, that is called tissue culture. Here you can see the first petri dish having some small tissues are there. Okay, ma. So it is kept in a culture medium. It kept in a culture medium. It start to multiply. It start to multiply. When it start to multiply, it forms many cell. Okay, some of the thing will be start to produce stem and root. Okay, here the same thing will be enlarged one. Here we are kept it here. It start to develop the stems. Here some small roots also start to emerge. So after some times, the entire root system is developed and shoot system is also developed. After that, the plant will be kept in the small pot. Okay, that is called hardening of the plant. So it will be kept in different climatic condition. Finally, we can plant it into the soil. Okay, outside the soil. So this is called tissue culture method. This is called tissue culture method. Now we are going to discuss about the advantages of modern method. Okay, what are the advantages of there in the modern method? Okay, we can produce the desired character. What is called desired character? The plant may be yield more. It should be yield more. It should be disease resistant. Okay, so like that, many desired characters we can say many desired characters. If all the desired characters are there, that particular plant tissue or the cell we can take and we can multiply in the laboratory condition within a short duration period. So this is an one advantage. The second advantages are they are genetically identical. All the if you take the one type of mango, okay, all they are the same exactly Xerox copy of the genetical characters are there. So the same phenotypically plant will produce anatomically the same. So genetically they are identical plant we can produce in the laboratory condition. Apart from that, some of the plant can grow in a particular climatic condition. Some of them are plains. Some of the plants are developed into the hilly area. Some of them are developed into Australia. Some other world countries, according to the climate, everything is there. Okay, landscape. So, but in a laboratory condition, we can produce in any season. We can produce the plant in the modern method. Okay, so some of the plant never produce the viable seeds. Okay, so they can't able to germinate. Some of the plant are difficult to germinate also there. That type of the plant also we can produce with the help of modern method. Okay pa. Then rare and endangered species, some of the species are very rare. Okay, so we can't able to get the plant. Okay, some of them are endangered. Endangered means going to extinct. In that condition, we can make the plant to grow. Then we can get the seed. We can produce the next generation. Sometimes it is impossible. In that condition, we can take the small tissue with the in the method of tissue culture method. We can propagate the plant. Okay, that is also occurs only by the modern method. Okay, ma. Then disease-free plants we can produce. We can produce the disease-free plants. Some of the plants, okay, the generation-wise generation, it will be affected by the disease. We can take the meristem. What is called meristem? The three meristem already you studied in your lower class. Apical meristem, intercalary meristem, lateral meristem. There and all, okay, proliferating cells are there. We can take that proliferating cell without any diseases. We can take the um cells and we can propagate with the help of that meristematic cells that we can produce the disease-free plants. Then we can modify the genes also. We can take the cell, some genetical changes or modification we can done in the cell, and we can able to multiply and form the callus, and finally we can produce a new generation of plants. Okay, that also will be occurs with the help of modern method. These are the advantages of modern methods. Now we are going to study about the disadvantages of modern method. Disadvantages of modern method of reproduction. It is a labor intensive and requires skilled workers. Okay, suppose in the stem cutting method and all already we studied. Okay, in the stem cutting method, we can cut the farmer itself. They can cut the plant, or horticulture people they can cut. They can uh, propagate in different field. But here in this case, the skilled workers are needed. Okay, it is occurs in the laboratory condition. Those who are maybe in the scientists or the skilled workers only can do. Okay, otherwise, okay, they can't able to produce. So now also they are in this case the farmers or horticulture people they can depend on the skilled workers. So if the skilled workers are not available, they can't able to reproduce the plant or propagate the plant. So this is one of the disadvantages in modern method. Another one is it should be occurs in the sterile condition. Okay, in the stem cutting, they can cut and place in the soil automatically new plant will be produced. But in this modern method, it should be maintained sterile. Okay, so disease free thing should be there, micros free. Okay, that is very important. Otherwise, that all the generation are affected by disease. Okay, that new plants are affected by diseased condition. So the sterilized condition should be maintained. Another one thing is all the plants are genetically identical. That is one part. It is good. That another part, when are genetically identical, the entire crop is susceptible to new diseases. Okay, for example, in the corona. Okay, when the corona is affected, okay, some of the people are uh, gaining the immunity. Some of the people are died. Okay, those who are gaining the immunity, so the next generation when they are produced, the new they are getting gain the immunity. The same thing, same new uh, improved immunity people will be formed in the next condition. But the same way, the when the genetically not identical plants are there, means there are some of them having the immune condition, some of them are not having the immune condition. Okay, immune have not present in the some of the plant will be affected. Okay, those plants having the immunity, they won't be affected by particular diseases. But if the genetically identical plant, means sometimes the disease will be affect the plant, means the entire plants are affected. Entire plants are affected. Sometimes the climatic condition is also changes, so finally wipe out of the species will be there. Okay, that is one of the dangerous thing. Okay, so this is also one of the disadvantage. Another one is, so sometimes the callus undergo genetical changes. What is called callus? Already I told you that we are taking the cell from the particular plant. Okay, desirable plants. We are gets a cell. We are multiply the cell. Okay, in the asexual condition. So that group of undifferentiated cells are there. That group of undifferentiated cells are called callus. They can produce the entire plant. But unfortunately, any genetical changes are occurs in the callus, okay, they will be produce undesirable changes in the plants also. If there is any undesirable changes are there, it also affect the commercial value of the plant. These are the disadvantages we can see in the modern method of reproduction. Okay, good children. Today's class is over. Thank you. All the best. God bless you.
Thanks for watching this video, children. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for latest videos and updates. Click on the bell icon to get notified on new videos.